to serve the audience that we already have. You know, like like I see more female gamers on on Call of Duty than I do in like the games I play. You know, like they're heavily ingrained into the shooting game.
I mean, I was at MLG this last June, and there were tons of Call of Duty female gamers on teams. There were tons of girls on the teams. I don't see what the big deal is to have a female skin. They did it for Halo. They've done it for several other games. Gears of War had female skins because the characters. But in the multiplayer, I don't see what the big deal is. I mean, granted, that
it just gives you a choice. You know?
Yeah, more choices, more customization. As much as you get on Call of Duty.
I prefer playing as the woman because I'd rather look at a girl than a dude.
So there you go. No, I know tons of people who are like, well, I have to play MMOs as a girl, so I feel better looking at their butts or whatever.
Yes.
But I mean, it starts out as a joke, but I think they're serious about it.
I don't want to see a dude's ass for 60 hours. Sorry.
I don't even think about it that way, to be honest. I really don't.
I'm just like,
your brain is wired differently. Then.
Well, I play Skyrim. They're wearing either cloaks or giant-ass armor. There's no butt to be seen anyways.
You have to work hard for that one.
Unless you're with Lydia, who constantly
dies. All
dies.
about the butts. The butts. Dude, I don't know. I'm all about the butts, too. That's like, the butts are like half the reason I bought Metal Gear Revenge. Raiden's new suit came with like an upgrade.
Nothing but booty. Nothing but booty on Raiden. It's true.
Nothing but booty in the Metal Gear series, man. I love it.
Well,
Sorry,
I mean, Metal Gear Solid 4. He's crawling on the ground, and all there is ass in your face. That's all the camera consists of. Or Splinter Cell, or any of those. But I don't really think about it that way. Now I'm going to have to. Thanks, guys. Ruined.
We've come onto the podcast and we've brought the butts.
Someone had to. Come on.
All right.
The gluteus has been maximized.
So we've been oh look, we went boy girl. How orderly of us. Stacy, your opinions and thoughts.
Well, we've already brought up the growing trend of women gamers. People have started talking about that a lot, I've noticed, very heavily online the past week and a half or so. I've seen tons of people engaging in this discussion about how, statistically, there is a huge rise in female gamers, and people are starting to notice it, and they are starting to react to it. And it's kind of normalizing now, which it still has a long way to go before it's going to be like equal grounds and it's going to be accepted as equal grounds, but it is definitely heading in that direction. As far as the feminists go, of course there's extremes. I don't know, I can't stand the extremes on either side. Like, oh, well, there's no inequalities here.
Right.
At the same time, there's the other end of the spectrum that's like, well, we're clearly superior to all males, and I've seen people who are like, and they just all need to die and go away, and I'm like, whoa, calm down. Hold on a second.
There's a nasty side to every major movement
out
there, too. There's with always... I mean, you have the transgender movement that's like trying to, these are people that are just trying to live, and then you have like people who are transgendered who like, they're like, oh, you straight cis scum, and like,
you can't say anything. You don't understand. Oh, I've seen that too, and I've seen that a lot.
And I'm like, why are you representing these people? Please shut up. Like, you're not helping. You're really not helping.
This does nothing to help anything at all.
I mean, like, I'm gonna throw this out here as not a deviating path from it, but along the same lines, there's a lot of people out there who want to get rid of the whole save the damsel in distress storyline, but then you get rid of a whole set of games that have been beloved by both female and male people for like Legend of Zelda. Zelda gets her ass kidnapped every damn game. It happens every single time. But, there's a bunch of people who just want to get rid of that, and they want the empowerment, and I'm totally for it. But at the same time, you're going to get rid of a whole, like, slew of, like, IPs out there.
See, and I feel like that's kind of another kind of extreme take, because instead of just turning your focus to having more heroine-based, like, strong female character games instead of abolishing another genre. They can coexist side by side.
Right.
And,
No, go on, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I talk too much. I feel so bad whenever I'm on
No, I love it. I love it. No, I love it. Bring it, girl.
No, and like that's I don't see the point of abolishing something that has been like the core of like somebody is in trouble has almost always been like a storyline builder. I think that the genre is just getting a lot of critique because there's so much of it. And like it's always like you got to save that girl, you got to save this girl, you got to save that girl, and then and then there's always like the girl who's like sassy and empowered, but she's still not a main character and not a playable character. So like it's just it depends on the story. Like if it works and it's believable and the woman isn't kidnapped and also wearing like a bikini and also being like petted by like the villain like a cat, that kind of stuff is like, hold on, chill out. I don't see the problem with variety and story. It's just that there's very little, and that's what I feel is being spoken out about. But no, I wouldn't abolish the whole like damsel or dude in distress genre at all. It's like damsels, dude, children, puppies, anybody. If you got to save somebody, it's a good drive. But
I mean, like,
it needs to be done right.
Secret of Mana. Let's throw that back. That's 20 years ago. That game is way old. But 1993. This comes out. One, it was the most revolutionary game to come out because it had what is that, mode 8 or mode 7 or whatever that is. It's like 3D on the like a 3D model on the Super Nintendo, but you actually save a dude in that. One male character and 2 females backing you up. So it's like, I mean, there's tons of examples, and most of them are Square Enix. I just kind of realized Squaresoft back then. And Samus was badass, and she wasn't really saving anyone. She was just kind of doing her thing, but
going for it.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember the Buffy the Vampire Slayer on Xbox?
Oh yeah,
that game was amazing, and she was kick-ass. And even Dark Angel, that was not that amazing a game, but I mean, the story wasn't that amazing, but it was still like, hey, lead character is kicking ass and saving the world, doing it like that.
Yeah, I mean,
so there are games.
Yeah, there's never anything wrong with being a hero or a heroine in a game and having to save somebody who's in trouble. It's just like
it's a mission.
And what I think, it's it's a mission that you're given, and you have to like that's the point of gaming is like playing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think that people are just mad that that's always like the go-to. It's like, oh, something bad has to happen to the girl. Like in comics, there's this big to do about Mark Millar, because constantly in his storylines, like women are getting beaten and raped and that's always just like his plot device. Like there's never anything different. It's always the girl is in trouble, she's been raped, or she's been hit in the face, or her arm is cut off, and it's like I've seen this over and over again with you, over and over. Something is happening just like this in your stories. Like this is not a new story to me. So like, that's like half the reason I didn't go see Kick-Ass 2. Like first I wasn't interested in it, and second it was just like I don't even want to risk like remotely seeing the rape that's going to happen, or was very graphically in the comic, like
I haven't seen the second one. I saw the first one and enjoyed it. I haven't seen the second one.
They actually said that scene was not included in the movie.
They
confirmed that. Yeah, they did confirm that was not going to be there.
Right.
I totally thought that was going to happen in that scene. I was like,
I haven't seen it yet. I got to see it.
That's all I'll say, but the funny thing is, Katrina, like in the first 20 minutes, there is an arm that gets cut off. So I laughed. I was like, wow.
Well, like, I had a discussion with someone about Pacific Rim recently, and we both kind of came to the realization that her name eludes me. The Chinese girl who helps out Charlie. Yeah. She did most of the damn work for most of the fights. And I'm like, yeah, no one really talks about that. It's true. It's very subtle, but it's true. Once I think back on it, she did all the work.
She carried a lot of weight there. Well, there were a couple of strong females in that movie.
Yeah.
Background characters, but
Well, my rule is the main character is always like the fourth most interesting person in most stories, and you always get more involved with the background characters.
I think that's so true with Pacific Rim. So true.
Absolutely.
I
mean, like, and you see that across the board too. Like, even in anime, like
especially in anime.
Especially in anime, and you can always have a strong female character that is not strong. Like, my favorite female anime character of all time never fought and was actually a complete and total like sassy bitch, and her name is Bulma Briefs, but she was the absolute smartest person in the world, and without Bulma, those kids wouldn't be like using half the technology. There wouldn't be a Dragon Ball without Bulma. Like, if she didn't go looking for the Dragon Balls.
Dragon Ball Raider. There would already be a Dragon Ball. It'd just be sitting in Goku's house for forever. And he'd still be living on a mountain alone. He'd be living on...
Goku would have never gotten laid if Bulma didn't take him out of that house. So
That's
all
true.
I'm saying is that female characters are the coolest. Or no. So yeah. I think that female characters can be well written and well put out and not used as plot devices constantly,
Well, I mean, we've got like shows like Attack on Titan coming out and stuff like that, and which everyone loves that I've met who have watched it. I don't know anyone who hated it. There are like 3 bad reviews on Crunchyroll that I've actually like.
Really?
I've been trying to find the 1-star reviews, but there's like so many like reviews on that show that it's impossible to find them.
Good luck digging through them all.
Yeah, there's. I was like, I gotta find them to see what they said. How could you not like this show?
I know. I'm actually really curious now what you could say that was bad about it.
I have, like, I don't know, 8 people on Twitter that I constantly talk to about the damn show. I don't know how it happened, but it did. What is someone saying in chat? Dragon Tamer. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No. Burning Infinity doing his thing. Yes, Burning Infinity's been one of our fans for a very long time, and he just says whatever he wants to do and makes multiple accounts. Mostly to make fun of Robbie.
They're fun.
They are fun. I don't know. But that was my big topic. Does anyone else have like anything they wanted to like discuss with a group?
Oh, I should have planned this out.
I know Jojo was fielding topics. Jojo, do you have something?
Well, you already went over the Nintendo thing, and that was really the big thing.
I know.
And the rest of it.
Infinity and such.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about Infinity.
I mean, like,
Infinity.
I mean, if anybody watches this on YouTube and think I'm like just raging at women, it's not true. And if you read any of my articles on our website, I'm all about like, can't we just get all just get along?
Just stop fighting.
Like, can I just stop dealing with this shit? Robbie the racist. Yes, Robbie the racist still exists.
Race it is there.
I actually recently remembered why that even became a thing, and it just still makes me laugh.
Forever.
Because we made Robbie watch K-pop videos, specifically of Hyuna. She was from I think it was
Girls' Generation.
I think she's 2NE1 or 21. Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember, but I only know her solo stuff because it was a big deal in StarCraft because every time a match is happening, they play K-pop in between the games. And they were playing Bubble Pop back then, and which is the most annoying song ever, but really you just watch it to watch the booty. There's lots of booty in that. And then Robbie's like, no, I'm not interested in her. And then me and Drew, who has not been around a long time, we're making fun of him, and then somehow it led to him being racist. I know, right? Because she was Asian. But Hyuna is in 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Ah, thank you.
Oh! Okay.
What is this?
I knew Robin would know. I don't know why I knew Robin would know that, but... No, but what else has been happening this week? I'm trying to think. I had another topic, and now it's eluded me.
Oh, what else?
They
What's
cast
trending?
Ultron.
Hold on.
What's trending?
Yes, they did cast Ultron. You're right.
That is
That's
a thing that
exciting.
happened.
I read James Spader, and my brain immediately went to James Woods for some reason.
What?
And
You're watching a lot of Family Guy or something? Because that's the only thing he's relevant on anymore.
I was actually watching Hercules last week, and
Oh,
got really
shit.
excited.
Okay.
Really excited. It's like, Hades is Ultron. No. But yeah, James Spader, cool guy.
Yes,
God.
That's awesome.
that thing.
Isn't the Avatar Korra coming back like real soon?
Yes.
Isn't that
That's
this month
happening.
or this
Korra's
upcoming
coming
month?
back. That's
I'm
very
bad-
soon.
Yeah, I'm a bad fan, and I don't know the exact date, but Korra is coming back.
I can
This
look
is the
that up.
thing.
There's the power of the
September
internet.
12th, guys.
Of course Robbie knows.
According
All
to
right.
Robbie. So if I'm wrong, he's wrong. It's not me.
That's a series I'm hoping gets better because the first season felt like a cop-out ending, and like I just.
Oh, it's 14th. He's wrong. Sorry. Oh, 13th.
I want more General Iroh the second.
Yes,
Want more of
please.
that. More Iroh
Lots-
Man.
Lots more of that. Okay, as far as the first series go, I was really disappointed in how it kind of went down too. Someone online actually did kind of rationalize it a little better for me, which
Yeah.
made it more palatable. It kind of explained how to Korra bending was the most important thing, which is why she acted like that. I still had a lot of problems with the series, which is unusual because Avatar: The Last Airbender was basically flawless in my eyes.
It was really a real, I'm really glad. I'm happy about what I'm hearing about season 2 with the rest of Aang's kids being present. I'm really excited to see Boomy because he looks freaking great. And then, and also seeing that Bolin kind of gets more love interests that aren't like a cop out like it would have been with like just shifting and no offense to anybody who ships them, but like Bolin and Asami, like that would have pissed me off a lot because first off, Mako cheated on Asami, which I thought was
still
not
have issues
cool.
with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I have issues with that.
That's one of like the biggest.
Oh no, fangirl coming out. Here we go.
No, I have issues
Putting
with
it
that.
away.
I take issue. And seeing like more of the new characters that are coming in, and hopefully seeing more of the characters from the original series in flashbacks, and maybe I mean we don't know where the fuck Zuko is, and when this is something that isn't even up on Gamer Hub yet for some reason, but I interviewed Bryke at Comic-Con, which was like the best, and Gene Yang, which was like yes. Who he wrote all the comics, he was part of all the comics, and they hinted very lightly that that there would be a Fire Lord involvement, and like it took everything I could not to scream and hope that like that's, and I'm not even like a huge Zuko fan, which is just like which is a surprising thing, and I had to like hold this internal scream until the end of the interview when they walked away. But yeah, I mean like hopefully we see some more of the older people because like they're cool. They're cool people.
Well, yeah, because they're the ones you're really attached to, anyways. When it comes down to it, I mean,
absolutely.
You spent the better part of almost 4 years watching that. I think it was almost 4 years. Yeah. It took them forever to come out with all of them, and it was just like, I'm reading in chat. Jojo hasn't watched Korra yet. Calling him out. Calling him out.
Come on, man.
Oh, did somebody not watch Korra?
Jojo.
I have not watched Korra at all yet, so I'm the kind of person that likes to watch everything all at one time.
In one sitting?
I don't like waiting a whole season or like a hiatus time, especially something as addicting as fluid as Avatar.
Oh
like,
yeah.
If I could have watched that all the way through, I watched the first season, and I was like, I'll wait until it's over and finish the rest of them, and that's what I did. And it's just like, boom. It's like,
yeah. No, I appreciate that because I definitely do that with a lot of things. Like, I recently gave up on reading Game of Thrones and just ended up watching it. And
it's a big investment.
I couldn't. I got halfway through the second book and said, nope. Done.
I'm this far into this book.
Was that the third one?
I have left.
You can do
I think
it.
this is like a feast for crows is like the fourth one, right?
Fourth one?
Fourth. Yeah.
I don't know.
Honestly, okay. Here's a confession for me. I actually found this book, like laying on the sidewalk, and I picked it up, and I was like, well, I guess
I was wondering where I left that. That's mine.
He came all the way to California and then lost the book. Yeah.
I went out there to buy it, and then
Never getting that back.
Well.
Never getting it back. And there are pages falling out, so you should have taken better care of that thing. But this apparently takes place a little further from wherever the next season is going to go, so I've already spoiled myself on some big events. Because what I did was...
There's some stuff that happens.
There's some shit that goes down, apparently. Yeah, no, I watched up until... I watched the show, and I didn't want to read any of the books because I didn't want to spoil myself. And then, like, the last season ended, and we're not getting the next one until, like, spring. And I found this on the sidewalk, and it was like someone was telling me, you gotta read the damn books. And I am not a damn thief.
I have to say, though, when I read the first book, I was sitting in a pub in London, and I was completely smashed out of my mind. Yeah. I'm surprised I remember any of the damn book. As I'm drinking now, maybe I'll go read the second book and be able to get through it. I actually... The second book is, like, I'm glad I watched the show, because even the show is a little bit tedious at times. It was way better to watch, though.
I had a lot of trouble starting the show.
Really? I had no trouble. Minus the fact that there is not enough giant puppy interaction. I need more of them giant wolves in my life.
All the giant wolves.
Yeah. I mean, now they're almost all dead or run away, but...
Yeah, I want to know what the fuck happened to Arya's wolf.
Gone.
I don't know. Yeah, just ran off. Okay, cool. Well, see you later.
Maybe we'll find out someday.
Off she goes.
I mean, if George doesn't die before he finishes writing the damn series...
I'm so mad if he dies before he finishes the series.
He's only like 50, so he's late 50s, but he looks like he's 80 years old.
Stop dooming him. Don't doom him.
Well, he writes them.
Well, it's alright. It's alright. We don't like him because he takes forever, so he won't die. We don't like him. No, he'll live. By the George R.R. Martin rule, he'll live. Because we don't like him.
Oh, well, alright. I'll give you that.
Okay.
He'll kill off
well, you know what? George R.R. Martin smells like farts, and I don't like him.
There we go. Alright. I mean, he could. He probably, like, if you've ever seen a picture of him, he looks like he smells. It looks like it looks like he hasn't left his house. He lives in a cave somewhere. He's a hermit. That's what he looks like.
Nice guy.
I'm sure he is. He kind of looks like Santa Claus at the same time, but kind of a.
He was a good example that I should have brought up when we were talking about the diversity of female characters in media.
All right.
Because there is a diversity.
That's creepy, Robbie.
Yeah, in his women, like he has like all kinds of women. He has women who don't fight but think. He has women who like only fight. He has like chicks who only want to get married, chicks who don't want to get married at all. Like everyone is different, and that's really nice. Like we're not all the same. Yeah, you get it.
Although that's probably the hardest part about reading the books is that everyone's so different. You're like, crap.
Well,
what did this?
Of all the characters.
Oh God, yeah, no, I can't remember like half of the people from the prologue of this book.
I have to get really close to the mic to say this. Robbie apparently sniffed George R.R. Martin 2 years ago at Comic-Con.
It's like you don't have a smell.
I like that.
No smell. I love you, George R.R. Martin.
Stacy, is this true? This is what happened? I need you to say yes.
When I see celebrities, I'll walk behind them and smell them.
You're right. She said yes. Robbie is a sniffer.
He really is, though.
Robbie,
he smells like he has no smell.
Robbie, the author sniffer. Yes. He finds out famous men.
Authors and sniffs them. Any author he can find. Oh, hold on, guys.
They're lying. They're lying to all of you.
I don't know. He looks.
Hey, why'd you let your personal assistant get in on this?
I'm sorry.
you want to go to Robbie's Twitter, his name is The Sniffer.
The Sniffer. The Sniffer. Robbie, you have to change your Twitter.
You're changing.
TFA_sniffer.
Or just I don't do the underscore. I think they're silly. TFA Sniffer.
It makes things complicated. Wait, where's Burning with the new accounts? Yep, there it is.
There it is. It's coming. Literally, Burning Infinity probably has 10 accounts just dedicated to this show. I'm not even kidding. I mean, he's got one to make fun of. Well, Robbie gave a while back a 9.5 to Tomb Raider. I got 12. Robbie's a racist and a sniffer, and he also gives 9.5s out like candy.
Tomb Raider. And everything he plays ever, is very limited anyways.
I know he played DuckTales. I haven't played that yet.
He has not played DuckTales yet. Oh wait, maybe he has.
I thought he did. He told me he bought it. So.
DuckTales singing. There we go.
I'm scared to sing because I don't think we're gonna sync up, and it's gonna sound really weird.
Oh.
I was trying to harmonize with you, but internet live.
It's playing in my head, Jojo. Don't worry. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head for the next week and a half.
Don't make me sing Gummy Bears.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no. Throwback.
My acoustics in the shop. I would just play it right now. I'm so mad.
Dude,
Damn.
I would love to see DuckTales in Disney Infinity. That would be awesome.
Yes.
They already got DuckTales stuff in there. I was like,
yeah, exactly. There are some...
DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, and Tailspin. All in that.
Darkwing Duck, 100%. Yes, please, forever.
I need more Launchpad McQuack in my life. Both versions.
Yes.
Both versions.
I could really see a DuckTales playset. That would be awesome.
That'd be a cool playset.
Yeah.
Enjoy that.
It'd have to get with Capcom on it or whatever.
Or
I don't know if they have the rights.
Darkwing would be really good though. To have the city and all that crap.
There was never a Darkwing game that was any good.
No, of course not. But there were a lot of bad Disney games. They came out with a ton of games. But yeah. I remember one that I rented it literally for like a month because I couldn't get past one level, and it was a Mickey game. And you start off in Steamboat Willie, and then you end up in like the level I got caught on. You rode gurneys through a mad scientist lab, dodging saw blades. I don't remember the name of the game.
Interesting.
And yeah, Robbie, that Lion King game was fucking hard.
I have it. It is sitting on my shelf. It is sitting on my shelf right now, and I've still never beaten it.
The Aladdin game was pretty challenging back then. And then did you guys remember that movie Little Nemo?
Oh yeah.
Not fun.
I love that game.
Did you play that game?
Yes, that game is boss because that movie's boss.
Yes, and that game is fucking hard. So
apparently they're gonna do an HD remake of that. Whoa, the face.
Are you serious?
There's rumors that they are gonna redo Little Nemo and redistribute it. So I will be all over that because I still have the VHS sitting in like my bookshelf somewhere.
Yes, I love that movie. It's so weird.
Don't have a VCR anymore, but I have the movie.
Yes. One day you'll play it.
One day I'll play it again, and then
VCR adapters.
And then I'll give up and just go buy the DVD of it. I don't know if it's on DVD, or Blu-ray. I doubt it's on Blu-ray. It's one of those movies.
It's great that they're releasing it now because the stoners that were kids when that movie came out are now stoners, so it's gonna be.
That movie when I was little actually terrified me a little bit, but it was still awesome. Well, that was the cool thing about kids movies. They were actually like messed up, and now they're like way too friendly. Way too friendly. Like I would argue, go see Tangled, but realize it's in that genre of it's a little friendly. Too friendly. Like not like Disney of old when it was like, this is really fucked up.
Borderline half the time, yeah.
Yeah, like where like, you have Sleeping Beauty's fucked up. That one's bad. But Beauty and the Beast, you got Stockholm Syndrome going on up there. Like all kinds of things. the fact that, you know, the Beast was like 11 years old when he got hexed, and no one really addresses that. Like, how good could this fairy be if she hexed an 11-year-old?
It was a very selfish 11-year-old.
Oh, it is on Amazon. Oh, I guess I'm buying. It looks like I'm buying Little Nemo this week because Robbie went and checked.
Nice.
No, the movie on Blu-ray. So
it's on Blu-ray. Wow.
Yeah. You have at least 400 nerd cred. I guess so, Burning. That's true. You have more than
You can have it.
Dean or Drew, so go for that.
Oh, no, I totally agree that We're Back, a Dinosaur Story is, like, an amazing...
Oh, that's the one, yeah, when they're in New York, right? The dinosaurs in New York? Yeah! Oh, when they sign a contract in blood? Oh, God.
This song with me.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, wow. Wait, but that movie, Kid signs his name in blood. Like, yeah.
That movie was messed up. That movie was quite messed up. There are a lot of cool messed up movies in it.
This is a good random subject we just stumbled upon. I don't know.
Movies?
Yeah, like they used
Dark Crystal.
Definitely a thing.
Dark Crystal, like
Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Secret of Nim.
Oh yeah.
Oh God. That movie was great, and I really liked it. But just like that was the movie. That one and The Land Before Time. That was the one they always put on in elementary school.
Well, Land Before Time was pretty friendly overall, but you know.
Yeah, for the most part.
It is still like the It is still the quintessential like children's dinosaur movie, and then they made 80 of them. In my mind, there were 2, and that's it.
We don't talk about the rest of them.
Nope. Nope, they don't exist. I don't know what you're talking about, girl.
There were
the first one and the one where they fight a T-Rex. That's it. That's all we got.
Well, I'm amazed sometimes when I had my first, wow, I kind of feel old now experience when I was like 19 years old working in a guitar shop when I was mentioning like bands. Yeah, I was like talking about Goldfinger, the ska band, and you know, because Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, Superman, that was the song on that game that people would like purposely play over and over again because the song was awesome. And then like these kids were like, well, yeah, we love ska music. I'm like, oh, then you should, you know, do you listen to Goldfinger? Who's Goldfinger? Have you ever played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1? What system was that for? Oh
no.
What?
That reminds me. I was like talking. Okay, here's something that happened today that has almost nothing to do with this podcast. So I'll make it quick.
Go for it. Yeah.
I ended up talking to a One Direction fan today who called me a dinosaur.
I saw that on Twitter.
Compliment. She told me that oh man was a very old term apparently.
Oh man.
Because I was like, oh man, at her, and like I started a sentence like that, and she was like, oh, what do you mean? I'm not a man. And then I tried to explain it to her, and she's like, I don't know, you're talking dinosaur times, and I was like, we talk like this.
I say dude a lot, and like someone's like, what is this? The 90s? What are you from Saved by the Bell? I'm like, I like all those things. What's the problem with the word dude? I'm from California. This is where it came from. Let's leave it here. All right, get over it, dude.
Got to say dude all I want. All right.
Dude.
These have been around since the 50s. Who cares?
It's true.
So
I don't know why, but like the dude, like yeah, kind of like usage of it.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, I don't see what the problem is.
For sure. You should.
Like totally.
No. Like hello.
I moved to
Oh my
California,
God.
and that's just like the verbiage I hear everywhere. Okay, video games.
Video games.
Those things.
We occasionally talk. We occasionally talk about them. I don't know. Like, there's a huge like going back to this throwback stuff. There's a huge like HD remakes. I mean, we got Wind Waker coming out. We've got the DuckTales one, which I played it, and for like 5. Like, no, I didn't play it. I played a different HD remake. My bad. Which I'm skeptical about them, only because I remember playing them from a million years ago. Like, I have all the Monkey Island remakes because I'm a huge point-and-click fan, especially of Ron Gilbert and Tim Schafer. They are they are golden gods in my book. And I sometimes cannot play the games on the updated graphics because they actually have the go back to the old school mode on those games. And I actually prefer it for some parts of it, but the actual voiceovers are all the same guys from Monkey Island, The Secret of Monkey Island, and the newer ones. So I'm like, well, I gotta listen to the cinematics in HD, and the rest of the game I have to play in like 8-bit, like awful looking sprites. It's awesome. It's awesome. But I don't know. I think it's cool that they're bringing them to a younger audience, especially some of these games. Like, I know DuckTales was hard. I remember having a hard time with that game because it was really unforgiving with its jumping. If you didn't land perfectly on something, you died. But like, what's next? Like, they're bringing back all the weird old IPs. I mean, what could we possibly like be seeing next? I don't know. I have no clue where this trend's gonna go. But
I really hope they remake Lion King. That was a fun and exceptionally challenging game, and like the music, I like the jumping.
Yeah,
it's good.
The jumping, and
the jumping, the hanging, all the roaring, can't wait to be king level, nightmare level.
That was a nightmare.
Dude.
Oregon Trail. They have one out called the Oregon Trail, as in human body parts that you play, and it's zombie.
I died of dysentery.
And you get just as pissed off when your people get sick in your station wagon as you're driving across country, trying to survive.
So, apparently, Amazon officially posted a date for the Xbox One Day 1 edition, November 27th.
Oh.
Huh.
Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Wow.
Is that is, yeah.
Ballsy. Yeah, ballsy, because that's when everybody's shopping for cheap stuff.
It's not a bad move, though, because you're already out shopping for holiday stuff.
Oh, that's going to be a nightmare.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, for someone who works at Toys R Us. Have fun with that, Stacey.
I was the video games manager at Virgin Megastore on the night that Metal Gear Solid 4 released with the PS4 edition and everything, and Kojima showed up and it was beautiful. But like the stress outside of that was like monumental. And then also when GTA 4 released, it was synonymous with whatever album Madonna has most recently released.
Yeah.
And that was also very interesting to try and manage because you had Madonna fans over here, and then you had the GTA fans over here, and then some people were crossing.
Yeah, like I need both of these in my life. I need to steal cars and listen to Madonna. This is a good mix.
Yeah. So big releases like that, especially Black Friday. That's a move.
I kind of like it though. I kind of like how ballsy it is.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
I give them credit, at least, if that's actual release date for that. I mean, I know we got a PS4 release date.
Yeah.
Which I can't remember because I'm not buying it.
November
day one.
15th.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's actually it's the weekend of Black Friday. It's no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. There you go. No, it's the day before Black Friday. It's it's the day before Thanksgiving, actually, the 27th.
Oh wow, that's still a good move.
Time, yeah.
Yeah, that's still a good move.
So it's gonna be a Black Friday thing. Well, I'm sure what stores are gonna do like gift card deals and stuff on Black Friday then, or like free accessory packs.
Well, then you also have to wonder about like how much supply are they gonna have, especially with pre-orders. Yeah, with pre-orders, taking a good chunk of them.
I really don't. I don't think there are going to be like non-pre-order Xbox One
sales.
But I don't think there's going to be sales for that on day one because especially if it's like a Black Friday release, like it. I mean, I guess
no, but they can have sales on the accessories, which they always want to tag onto, and people want accessories. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I I'm actually gonna buy an Xbox One controller, just the controller, just to have for my PC, because I like playing Assassin's Creed with a controller, and Skyrim with a controller. But just because of how sensitive it is, it's supposed to be an amazing controller. I haven't had hands on yet, but I'll buy it. It's gonna be the same price as like every new launch controller. It's gonna be like $50-$60, so whatever. But because my good one just died, and I'm very sad, and I need a replacement. My fancy Razer controller that lasted for 2 years. It did of extreme abuse, extreme abuse.
Sure.
Because it was also the Netflix controller on the Xbox, so that would be like I'm in bed and it'd like fall off in the middle of the night and crash. But
that thing through quite a lot.
I don't know. I think I'm excited about most of the things for the Xbox One, like the games and stuff, but not the console itself.
Yeah, fair enough. Same. Like, it's just that's the thing is like the games that are coming out are not enough for me to buy the Xbox One, at least within my genre of interest. You know.
Well, I like the only reason I get it is Halo, because I actually was big time Halo. Like, I played at MLG. I was huge into Halo 3. I got Halo 4 on launch day. I got Halo Reach on launch day. It's just like, but I don't think it's enough anymore, because the last Halo, like the multiplayer was great, but the campaign was so bad.
It was too Call of Duty.
Except like the multiplayer was still Halo at its core, though. It was still run gun, fast paced silliness.
Yeah, they're like, hey, how can we get Halo Call of Duty players that play Halo or
that's true.
Our players?
That's true.
Like, let's do what they do. Let's do custom loadouts. Let's do this, and let's just change the whole thing. And
yeah,
it's not. It's gone away. It's still Halo at the core, like you said, but it's just like, ew, no. It's like y'all had a baby and it's nasty. Don't touch it.
I mean, it has a tail. What? But recently, they just like a month or two ago, they said they had hired like a 10-person team, mostly of Halo pros, to go over and tell them what they want from matchmaking, what they want from the multiplayer. And I like that. And that's the one thing I'm going to give Xbox and Microsoft overall is they heard everyone and they said, you don't like this feature, fine, we'll rescind it. You don't like this, fine, we'll try to work around that because it is part of the console or whatever. Like the turning off the Kinect. That's something that they said, fine, we'll do it because you don't like it, but we're giving you one anyways. I was kind of interested to see at Gamescom if they would actually announce a Kinect-less version, but it's not going to happen. They want you to have a Kinect. You're going to have one, whether you like it or not.
I'm pretty sure eventually they'll make it to where you don't have to, because the people won't use it and they'll just be complaining about it too much.
I actually want
I think maybe around spring or summer next year they'll have a no Kinect, and it'll be like, yeah, now I want one.
Yeah,
but they're just gonna force it down your throat on the initial launch and be like, "You're taking it like it, yeah, $500."
I'm lagging. Sorry.
No, you're fine. No,
okay, cool. Sorry. A new selling point that isn't super new. It's like it came out 2 weeks ago. There was this developer blog about the new Xbox Live reputation system.
Yes.
So when you do play COD and you do play Halo, you get to choose what kind of players you play with, and if a player has like a shitty reputation, you can just not interact or talk to them.
Yeah, they'll only get trolls.
Players who have like really bad reputations online get punished. Yeah.
You only get to play with the people that you don't want to play with, and I actually really like that personally because I am sick. That's part of the reason I haven't been on Xbox Live, because I can't deal with the 12-year-olds telling me how they raped my mother last night. So it's gotten like at first it's like whatever, and now it's just worn me down. I'm like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. And there's a lot of games where people just don't talk anymore, and it gets boring that way. So no, I think that's a good move on them. That's a good system to implement.
I'm excited about that. That was good.
Because they already have a similar program right now on Xbox Live, but it never works.
It doesn't.
Avoid this person. I want to play with them. Fuck, I'm in this game with them. Okay, maybe next time. Nope. Again, same person.
No, you need like 50 or 60 downvotes on your account before you're even like remotely bad. And it's so I don't know. I mean, they did that because they felt like people would just get their friends together to troll their other friend and go, just give them a negative review just cause. Just do it. But I think the way they're doing it, from what I heard, is you have to do it in-game. You have to have played a game with this person. And it has to be like an open matchmaking, not a custom game. So that's cool. That's awesome. And I give them nothing but props because it's getting... As much as I love the gaming community, it gets real bad. It gets real bad sometimes.
It gets really bad. Yeah. Oh god, the things that have come out of the gaming community like over the past month.
Like your whole movement 2 weeks ago or last week.
Game devs, last week it was.
Game devs we love or appreciate.
Game devs we do. Yeah.
Yeah. Game devs we did. Yeah.
Really well. I was blown away because I was looking on the hashtag and it was just like developers from like anywhere from like indie studios to like Irrational Games were like, oh my god, thank you. Like it's really nice to see this. Like people from the Pokemon team were like, wow, thank goodness. Like people are coming out and telling us that they actually like our work. We haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, Pokemon. Okay. So it was really nice to like see like the movement kind of come out because I honestly like I emailed a couple friends and you know they have a lot of followers, but like Jace Hall got on it and like a bunch of other like big gaming names were like involved in it. Like P. Scott Patterson hopped on that, and like it was really nice to see everybody come out and like show the community that we're not all like vapid douchebags.
It's true. So. There's a lot of that, unfortunately, and. We're represented very poorly on all camps, whether you're a dude in gaming, a girl in gaming, or just the general population. There's just a lot of hate for no reason. A lot.
No reason at all, and it's like, that's what I told. Am I lying?
No, you're good. You're good. Keep going.
Okay. So oddly enough, that's what I told another One Direction fan today, and it's really cool. I actually inspired her to do a similar Twitter campaign because I was raging because they basically made suicide into a joke a couple weeks back, and like and I was raging about that, and this chick like came on like, oh, we're not all like that, and I'm like, oh, cool, let's talk, and then we talked, and like now she's gonna do like a campaign to boost the positivity in that fandom, and I could give like 2 shits about the band and 2 shits about these little girls that care about them. But
I thought you were a hardcore Directioner. I couldn't tell.
Oh, yeah, but people like. No, there's one British boy band that I love, and.
Oh no, she's got things.
This one right here.
Oh.
This one right here. These are my boys and my babies.
Already.
But yeah, like just seeing the gaming community kind of come out and like just show everybody how like awesome we can be is really great. And my theory always like, and it's been proven, and I hate to gloat about it, but like we just have to be louder than the assholes that are really loud, you know? Because there are a lot of good, like fun people in this community that I love to like play with or compete with or like talk about video games with, who are like good, coherent people. It's just like they're not speaking out and saying like, no, we're here, we're rational, we promise, mostly. And you know, like we just need to be louder than the loudmouths, and I think we gotta just start putting it into play, you know?
It's true. I mean, like for instance, for me,
and then,
like
and then a little while after
no, go ahead
sorry. No, a little while after, Kotaku posted an article that was basically exactly what Game Devs We Dig was, and a bunch of people commented on that and were like super positive, and then there were some like douchebags on it, but yeah, no, go on, I'm sorry.
No, like for instance, like community is a big thing for me, especially since I'm a very competitive person, so online games are my thing. I play a lot of StarCraft, I play a lot of Dota 2, occasionally League of Legends, and the reason I don't play a lot of League of Legends is because I can't solo queue up that game. You get in a game and you're just flamed for 45 minutes, and it just gets to be so much that it's like, I don't want to play this anymore. You people are so rude and such dicks.
Yeah, my boyfriend plays League of Legends. Yeah, and like I just like I'm watching that like because I want to play Infinite Crisis, so I tried out League of Legends and like I watch him play League of Legends and like
I have the beta for Infinite Crisis, actually. I've been in it. Oh, do you?
Let's play!
Let's do it. I haven't played it that much. I'm pretty bad at it because it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me in the same regards as the other games.
I'll start it up. I'll start it up. We'll do it.
All right, we'll do it.
Yeah, like I'm just RTS genre is like woo for me, but yeah, he's gotten stuck in games where like he's on my computer gaming and like I have to go to work and he's just in there and it's like, oh, why is it so long? And and like the people in it can just be like they'll report you for the dumbest things.
They really
like,
will.
Oh, you exist. I'm gonna report you. So it, you know, like just like the feminist gaming movement, there are always going to be people who like put a damper on it, but in the gaming community as a whole, it's just like we just have to be louder. Like from here on out, we just have to be louder than the assholes. Like,
but I do hear a lot of good things. Like I was on Art League of Legends like a long time ago. There was this whole game. This guy posted. He's like, I have to post this to say thank you to these guys I played a game with. They were super nice to me. They're like I was having a hard time, and I find like someone was blaming me, and they said, you know, I just had my friend get in a car accident. I came here to get my mind off things, and the entire game turned the tide. They were all super nice to this guy, and then he ended up like saying thank you to all these people and listed off their gamer tags, and then Riot actually sent them a shit ton of Riot points to buy skins and characters with, because they're like, this is what we want to hear about our community. They're like, because their game is like solely based on their community, so it's like they're like, this is what we want to see. Like, good things are rewarded, people. Don't be douchebags.
I mean, hey, you know, game devs we dig. We've gotten I watched conversations between like people and their favorite developers who like responded to them and said thanks, and then they started like talking to them, and it's honestly it's good for everybody. Like just showing like developers or creators or other gamers that like we're real people, and you know we can be nice, and we should all, you know, we can get along with each other and have a good time and still be like competitive and not be big giant pussies about it, but like, you know, still get along. Like it's not that hard.
No, it's really not. And it's, I don't think it's a big deal to go and say, you know, have manners in a game and like, you know, have good luck, have fun. Let's not hate each other the whole game just because. Like, I have Counter-Strike. I can't play it because every time I get into a public game, it's just shouting about, friggin' noob, friggin', let's all just kill the same guy 20 times, friggin' noob. Luckily, it's not me. I'm usually off, like, I've got optics up in the corner and just sniping people, and I'm like, I'm not getting involved. This is supposed to be fun, and it's not. It's stressful now. Because I have to hear about these people yelling at this one dude who's not doing anything wrong. He's just playing the game. And it's even in casual mode. There's a casual mode to Counter-Strike. It's actually called Classic Casual. And they're still, like, beating up on the poor kid. It's just like, this is why I don't play this game anymore.
Yep.
It's really sad. It's really dumb. No, but that was a cool movement, and I got involved in it, like, literally before, like, 10 minutes before midnight. I was like, oh shit, I almost forgot. I think I saw your tweet, and I replied to you, I was like, oh no. Oh no.
Plotting out the next one.
Oh man, you just...
Oh no, you guys can still use Game Devs We Dig if you want, but just keep going. I don't care. Make it run forever.
Twitter movement extravaganza. Twitter movement extravaganza.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'm planning the next step to this whole campaign, because like that's, you know, like I woke up at the beginning of this year. I decided to like start just doing positive things with everything I'm involved in, and like I love the gaming community so much, and just like it feels like we've rolled back into like this really horrible, like slightly, well, not even slightly, completely socially inept like format, and it's just like this isn't us. We're human beings. We can be fucking decent to each other.
No, it's
not
true.
hard.
It really isn't, and you know, there's people out there who aren't. It happens. You kind of need those people in a community in a weird way, because if everyone was nice, then, you know, no good stories would come out of it. Things would get boring.
Ultimately, you waste less energy being nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, you know, a community needs one asshole. That's all. You need one at least. But, you know, the majority of everyone could be friendly.
See, but everybody wants to be the asshole. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's true.
Therein lies the problem.
It's true.
It's edgy.
I don't know.
I want to be the troll. Oh.
I mean, it's why I left a lot of games, unfortunately. It just got to be too much. Counter-Strike, LOL, whatever else I haven't played in months or years. World of Warcraft. Couldn't. You can't be on my raid. Your gear score is not high enough. Oh.
Yep.
I'm sad now.
Your gear level's not high enough.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Well, then it changed to gear score, and then it was like, it had another name, and it's like, whatever, Blizzard. Now you're confusing me. There's an event that was really confusing, but I loved it. Was the Heart of the Swarm launch for the StarCraft expansion. I went to Blizzard. I got to go to Blizzard for the VIP party down there. That was fun. I lucked into that, and they, like, the coolest people work there. They're all super friendly, but there were like 5 guys there who pretty much made it their mission to say nothing but negative things about the game that was launching, Diablo 3 and World of Warcraft. And it was just like, why are you here? There are literally thousands of people who would want to be in your place right now, and you're just here to ruin everyone else's fun. 5 dudes who went up to the president, Mike Morhaime, the owner of Blizzard, the CEO of Blizzard, and just shat on him. Just and Mike Morhaime is the nicest guy I have met in the gaming, like, development side. Like, talk about a guy who actually wants his community to be happy and friendly and have fun. Nothing but bad things to say to that guy. Like, it was awful. And he handled it with the most tact I've ever seen. He's just like, all right, this is all great, you know, feedback. And he was like, he totally bullshitting him. But he was just like, great. And then he ignored him and walked away. And it was like, yeah, skizzle, as Jojo would say. Like 90 times in our cube. We gotta play that again. We gotta play more Cube World, man.
Yeah, dude. I didn't even set it up on my new computer.
Oh yeah, you just got your new computer. Everyone's doing new computers. Robbie got a new one. Dean's got a new one. That's all the staff over here. Stacy needs to get one. Stacy's sad.
I want one.
her computer can barely play anything.
I couldn't even play the Mighty Quest for Epic Loot, okay? That's how bad it was.
No, that game has a lot of particle effects, actually. It's actually a big-time, like, drain for some reason.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
We need to do some Minecraft.
We do.
I can do Minecraft.
Oh, you can?
We should do Minecraft.
We should. I still want to do that charity event. I still want to do a thing for Child's Play with Minecraft. That would be...
For Chucky?
What? No, Child's Play.
I don't think...
Child's Play.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Let me just...
I was thinking
let me make out with my mic right now. Oh, there went my drink. Where did it land? Oh, it's safe. Alright, there's no electrical wires involved. And with that, and my beverage spilling everywhere, I think we're
technical issues.
I think we're
That's
good for the
all
night.
we have for tonight, fellas.
I mean, we went for 2 hours.
Follow on
That's it for today.
And I think this might have been the best FutonCast. Well, this is FutonCast 2.0, so it would be the best one ever because there's only one of them.
Yeah.
Next week he's gonna tell that to the next guest, Jojo.
Oh, hey, you guys can come back if you want. I don't know.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
All right, do it. All right, I have a calendar somewhere. I'm sure. I'll write it down.
All right.
I'm holding you to it.
Verbally agreed. Now I'm signed and pledged.
She's signed in. You all heard her. I don't know. I think there might be 10 people in chat.
Witnesses like right here.
Yeah, and I think half of them are burning Infinity.
Probably.
Probably. That happens. That happens.
That's usually the case.
Except for like the one day that we've had I had like 50 viewers one day playing Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. And I'm like,
wow.
Of all the games I've played, you log in to see Naruto.
so.
Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. It's got a silly name. That's why I would watch it, but... And it was even 3 days after launch. I was like, alright, whatever. I thought everyone would be bored of this by now, but whatever.
Nope.
So yeah, so we need to play Cube World. I need to play Infinity Crisis.
Minecraft, bro. Minecraft.
We need to play Minecraft.
Minecraft.
So we have all these things coming up. I'm also trying to come up with an idea for, because Burning asked it way early in the show. We have a show called Retro Rehab where we get drunk and play an old video game from start to finish.
We haven't done that in a really long time.
It's been months, and it's really sad for me because my level of drinking has gone way down. I have not. Well, that's when I did most of it. It was a monthly thing, or so. Yeah. And I'd save all my booze for it, but now my booze fell on the floor.
Oh.
What a shame.
Oh, that is alcohol abuse.
Yes, that's what that is.
The abuse of alcohol.
It is, and it is a terrible crime. It's almost as bad as those, like, you know, animal shelter videos with Sarah McLachlan singing in the background. like, yeah. And it's like spilled over bottles, and like...
Every day, one bottle of alcohol is broken.
Is left unfinished at a bar or something. Like, half your beer is left at the bar.
To go stale and die.
And die.
Poured out. What would you do about this?
Only you can prevent alcohol abuse. Well, with that lovely note, I think we're out.
Take our alcohol very seriously.
Let's do shout-outs and all the people. So, let's start clockwise again. So, Katrina, you go for it. Where can we find you?
Wait, who am I shouting? Oh, I'm shouting out to myself.
Yeah, all your things.
I was gonna just start.
Your Twitter is actually above your face, so.
Yeah, my Twitter is ohcatrina. My YouTube is ohcatrina with a 0. Facebook is also ohcatrina with a 0, and I think that's everything that's remotely important because like nobody visits websites anymore. So.
What's a website?
ohcatrina.wordpress.com.
Is that on the World Wide Web?
Yes, it was on the World Wide Web back in the day of our, when dinosaur times.
In the intertubes. Yes. Interwebs. Yes.
Yes, that's me. I'm ohcatrina. Hello. Bye.
And goodbye, technically. Jojo, where can we find you?
Shout out to Station Legrand. Oh, what are we doing?
Where can we find you? It's shameless self-promoting time.
Oh, okay. YouTube.com/Jojopetv. Twitter is @Jojopetv, just like it is over my head right here.
No, it's below. Actually, you're below.
It's below. Sorry,
Down.
it's down here, not up there. I was upside down. I was drunk. It was alcohol. It was me. And yeah, you can go there and do that and subscribe or whatever. But definitely follow this channel if you haven't already. And
Hell yeah.
Yes.
TFA, is it TFA Honey over here?
Yeah.
TFA
TFA
Fly
Honey.
Yeah, I still don't know how that stuck.
Well, because it was going to be Robbie's name, and then it turned into your name.
Oh, this way.
I was supposed to
Here we
be
go.
you,
She's
Robbie.
down here.
And then you were going to be new Robbie.
There's what's the website address that we can visit for
We are the
Futon?
FutonAlliance.com, and I have a bunch of articles up on there, and there's lots of fun stuff to read on there. So you should go and
There's a
read
lot
all
of
that
shit,
stuff.
yeah.
Reading's not archaic, okay?
All right, and Stacy, where can we find you? And blah, blah, blah.
Well, you can find me on Twitter at TFA_FlyHoney, and that's probably the best place to find me.
And
You
JoJo's
should like our
killing me with this
Facebook
hat.
page, /the Futon Alliance. We have visitors.
Yeah, we got Johnny Depp and Chewbacca. And Sorcerer Mickey. I don't have any. Oh, wait, I got his
Come on, man.
Hang on. Yeah.
Are we just gonna carry on with this?
No, I don't have a Disney character. Blizzard Infinity, come out. Oh, we lost Katrina, but that's all right. She already did her thing. And so, obviously, you can find me on Twitter at TFA_Brosidon, I before the E. Follow this page. This is where I do most of the streaming for the site. We also post videos to YouTube. YouTube.com/The Futon Alliance, where you can find all of my show called Bros Plays and Game of Bros. Because I am witty like that. And clever. But that'll be it for this week. Don't forget, we'll be here again next week, and I think it'll still be 7 o'clock. What? Because that's a little more East Coast friendly, but you know, a little bit. It lets Stacey get home from work and me from work, and thanks for logging in, guys, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.